Hey guys, Rachel Grabenhofer here with Cosmetics and Toiletries. Happy New Year, welcome back. I hope you all had a wonderful, safe, and happy holiday season. We're back at it again. I've got the latest and greatest consumer pulse to get us back into movement, I guess, for the new year. But I also have some of the top headlines just in the past week for C&T. The trends part, though, I did go back about a month because it's been about that long since I did one of these. So let's jump into it. So first and foremost, Exploding Topics reports lip liner stain is up 615%. And that's, you could see it's kind of been on the rise real recently. The reason I highlight this lip liner stain to me is a little bit different than lip stain. So I thought it would just be worth mentioning. Now, this is not even, I looked through the description here that they give. It doesn't say anything about peeling off. I know that some of the the popular products do that, but it didn't say that in particular. So just lip liner stain. I thought that was kind of slightly different and interesting. And then next up for the same thing, Exploding Topics, red light panels is up 567% past 2 years again. But you could see that it's really surged in recent months, talking about, the benefits to improve skin health and enhance healing, reduce inflammation. I wanted to highlight this because it's been around for a little while, but the CES show just happened in Las Vegas, the Consumer Electronics Show. And there were a lot of beauty tech devices that made it, you'll see in a minute, I have a few things to highlight there, but made it to sort of the finals, and there was actually at least one award winner that made it. So I wanted to highlight that. Now this does mention products like MitoPro Plus being recognized. So I did dig to see what is this. So you can see it's just a therapy panel. You just kind of sit there and take in the light, I guess. That's how these guys are using it anyway. But I just thought that was interesting. I wanted to demonstrate it. It's definitely, $369. Maybe it's on sale. But anyways, just wanted to highlight that as one of the trending topics, especially related to the CES show that just happened. And then up more than 99%, 99,000, I think it is, percent in the last 2 years. Pistachio body mist. This is per Exploding Topics too. You could see it kind of peaked and then it came back. I thought that was kind of interesting. This really, I think, relates, it even says it here, to the gourmand scent trend that's kind of come back with the nutty notes for a refreshing fragrance experience. We all know how fragrance has really been trending, in the last few years, but for that mind and well-being kind of concept. So pistachio body mist, something maybe to check out. Then I went into Google Trends. So under skincare in the past 30 days in the beauty and fitness worldwide, you could see, let's see, Hudson Williams skincare came up here. And I had to look up who this Hudson Williams was because I'm not huge into all the pop culture. But so it says that he's a Canadian actor and filmmaker known for a breakout role in the show The Crave, I believe it is. So this is who this is. And apparently there was a recent interview in The Cut talking about his skin routine. And it's interesting, he mentions in this interview that he's half Korean, so he had a lot of, his auntie is the big part, that encouraged him to use certain products. And they even outline, the different products that he uses, jojoba cleansing oil, some of these more massage-related and device-oriented type products. But I thought it was kind of interesting, obviously, if it's trending for him. I wonder if it might catch on more so even in the male skincare and cosmetics category. So that's my first one. The second one in Google Trends is, let's see, sorry, I got to go further down. Bev Skincare. And by the way, Hudson Williams was up, it listed it as breakout, meaning it was significant without any statistical number even. You can see it's here at more than 3,000% again too, so it was up at the top. But Bev Skincare is up 1,900% and then 1,400%. So I went back to this just as a quick reminder. I don't know if you remember, this is a brand that was developed for young teens that don't need anti-aging products with the heavy actives in them. This is more the clean beauty products that you could go to Sephora with your mom and purchase just like she does, or your father, not to judge. But yeah, and they're, meant to be more gentle, more clean, and EU oriented. It even says EU clean. So that is on the rise again. Everleigh LaBrant, I think, is the one who started that. She's, I think, a teen actor. 12-year-old daughter of the LaBrant family. Anyways, she was actually in that news story too, defending her products. So that might be another reason that it's in the top headlines. And let's see, one of the other trends I found Google under makeup. Sorry, should have had this open already. It's loading again. You could see this mano brown, all breakout. So this, I believe, is a rapper or a musician. I want to say in South America. Forgive me, I looked it up and now I don't recall. But really, it's just a debate about whether does he wear makeup or not. So that's kind of all that was about. So I thought I wouldn't go into too much depth there. Did see though here. I'm not going to be able to pronounce it, but number 4 here, the maquiaggi con macchina di tequila. Sorry. Oh, no, not that one. Sorry. Un liquido per il trucco del... Sorry, Italian speakers. Up 1,850%. That's the one I wanted to touch on. So I dug into that, and really it just meant like Italian makeup, liquid makeup, if I read that correctly. So I just dug into some Italian makeup trends here to see what what is trending in like the eye makeup area. And it does say particularly categories like waterproof liquid eyeliners, colorful glitter liners, and long-lasting matte lip tints are some makeup trends in Italy. That just was searched in Italian, so I'm looking at Italian trends. Whether that's truly relevant or not is up to you to decide. So moving along, oh yeah, there was one other one I wanted to highlight. I did look up just cosmetics under Google Trends, and this checkcosmetic.net came up toward the top many times, which I thought was interesting. We've mentioned this one before. It's been a while, but it's like a calculator that you use to determine how old your products are. So maybe everyone's cleaning out their cabinets from getting holiday gifts and they're seeing how old things are to throw them away. That's my only guess. But that's it for the Google Trends. For a few of the top trends on C&T.com, Croda revealed some new data about its SphingоCare DS-CERAmix-V for sensitive skin. Really, the studies related to all the different benefits for sensitive skin in vivo. So skin texture, elasticity, hydration, and comfort. And it did some neurobeauty emotional testing as well. The company did finding benefits from this product. So it's sort of a new positioning for a product that I think launched maybe last year. So something to check out. I want to highlight the New York SEC is calling for Suppliers Day presentations. The deadline is January 12th, which is coming quickly. So get your last minute thoughts into them. But there's still time if you want to jump on it over the weekend, I guess. And then I mentioned the devices thing. Colmar Korea's AR Scar Beauty device won the CES 2026 Best of Innovation Awards. And it's interesting because this is device, as you see, it's highlighting that it does two things at once. It you take a picture and you scan like a scar, and then you calibrate this device that does a electrical treatment, and then it also sprays over to conceal your scar at the same time, or one right after the other. But it's a device that does all in one. So I thought that was worth highlighting. So I think I'll stop there. That's it for this time around. Sorry I ran long, but it's been a while. I hope you enjoyed this, found this entertaining, if not a little insightful. And hopefully I'll see you again next week. So thanks again. Take care. Happy New Year. Bye.